What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new episode of What's Happening Online, the internet show where we take all the news, everything that's happened in the last few days / week, and talk about it here on this show. And before we get into it, this video is sponsored by Raycon. Now, I bet you didn't even notice I have my Raycon earbuds in already. That is one of the best things about these earbuds for me personally, is how discreet they are. Easy to just lie back, relax, listen to podcasts. They come in a variety of different colors as well. If you're not into black, they've got red, they've got blue, up to 6 hours of playtime, so it's easy to just relax. You don't need to worry about it charging every 2 minutes. And the bass on these is, for me anyway, so much better than other brands I've used. You might already have seen these endorsed by big celebrities like Mike Tyson, Snoop Dogg, who love these products. They won't break your bank, affordable earbuds, but with the premium quality, and you know Raycon back their own product when they offer you 45-day free return. And if you're working out in the gym, if you shake your head, these don't fall out. And if you buy Raycon earbuds, you're supporting me, you're supporting my channel. So all you need to do is click the link down below in the description or go to buyraycon.com/Kavos to get 15% off your Raycon earbuds. It's a great discount to an already affordable product. So yeah, thank you so much to Raycon for sponsoring today's video. Let's get on with it. Now, we always like to start off here with a bit of good news, or at least some sort of positive vibes. And there's nothing more positive than a hero. A hero that took the form of this Twitch IRL streamer who saw a man getting jumped and intervened himself and saved him.
I don't care. Leave him alone! Leave him alone! Leave him alone! Fuck off!
Call the police!
Fuck off! Fuck off! Leave him alone! Leave him alone! Leave him alone!
Police! Call the police! Call the police!
To see that live as well, especially, hats off to that man for helping him out. Extremely heroic, and I don't know what that man would have done had he not stepped in. After this clip circulated, he got a ton of support, rightfully so. He tweeted out, "The admiration, love, appreciation is too cool. Thank you for all the kind messages and comments. I'm not used to this. I know what it's like to be attacked for no good reason. I'm super glad I instinctively reacted fast. I'm happy I saved someone who was in serious danger." That's not a sarcastic clap. I know I do many of them. Next up, we covered this a few weeks ago. PewDiePie, he had a little dig at David Dobrik, had his own say on the matter. Well, he has come out again in a new video ripping into David Dobrik.
David Dobrik?
So
I thought he was done.
Oh my goodness.
What are you gonna do with that alcohol, David? Huh? What do you do? We gonna do with that whiskey, huh? Yeah. You slime ball, you sleaze ball.
That actually looks insane in person.
And then it comes with this sick ass stand.
Now of course, they got two of them. Of course.
Look at that. It looks so clean.
Look at that. Can't wait for my friends to get drunk out of that so I can get some content.
Clearly referencing the most recent allegations and situation that went down involving alcohol. I love it. I love the drama. We all do. And PewDiePie just couldn't resist but get amongst it. So next, let's talk about, first of all, Jake Paul versus Ben Askren. Here is the trailer for this fight, narrated by the one and only Snoop Dogg.
On April 17th, Thriller Fight Club presents Jake Paul, Ben Askren.
Ben's gonna have to kill me to win the fight.
Jake has never ended a fight. He's been in 2 boxing matches which were completely lopsided.
Welcome to the show.
Musical performances by Justin Bieber, The Black Keys, Doja Cat, Saweetie, the homie Diplo, Major Lazer, my new group, Mount Westmore, live on pay-per-view, April 17th, 9 p.m. Eastern, only on...
I'm excited. You guys know me. If you've been around this channel, I usually do a watch-along stream with these YouTuber fights, and I will be doing one April 17th, so make sure you subscribe, have notifications turned on for that. And the big question is, can Ben Askren beat Jake Paul? Because he's known as the worst striker in the UFC. This footage got released of Ben Askren sparring. And people are taking it very face value, saying things like Askren and Rosado sparring at Wildcard. Yikes. Jake Paul is going to KO him for sure. But I mean, if you're watching that footage and you know Ben Askren, who is a huge troll, that footage is not him actually sparring. That is not him genuinely giving it what he has. Clearly, he's hiding what he's learned from Jake. So that Jake goes into it thinking that Ben Askren cannot even box and might look past Ben. Now, Ben Askren went on Impulsive, Logan Paul's podcast, to talk about the fight and admitted that if Jake Paul is, as he says, a really good boxer, that Jake would probably win.
Here's how I think about it. If he's actually a really good boxer, right? Like I went and was sparring with someone good, and what was that damn? He challenged for world title at Freddy's. Okay. And it's like, I have no illusion that I'm as good as you at boxing. I am not going to beat you in a boxing match. If Jake's really, really good, I'm probably not going to beat him, right? But I think he's probably not really that good. That's what I think, for real. He beat up a YouTuber and a basketball player who likely has never been in any type of fight in his whole life. So what about that makes him good?
And he makes a great point. You know, Jake Paul looked great in all his previous fights. There's no denying that. However, yeah, he has never been tested properly. He's been fighting basically punching bags. Nate Robinson was nothing more than a punching bag. Ben Askren is a real fighter, someone who can actually take a punch, take a hit, and has taken many punches and hitters in his time. It's a completely different ballgame trying to knock out someone like Ben. Now, today they had their open workouts, and unsurprisingly, if you were like me and didn't believe Ben Askren's footage, Ben Askren didn't look too bad. His punching and his striking looked significantly improved. Whereas Jake Paul started like 69ing this guy. I don't know what the fuck he's doing there. What's going on? Was the weirdest open workout I've seen, and just looks uncomfortable, if anything. But more concerningly for Jake, he went on his YouTube channel and his doctors found sign of brain trauma through fighting.
I already noticed some side effects of being a boxer. Mood swings, temperament, short-term memory loss. I forget who I talked to, what their name was, or what I ate a couple hours ago. I got my brain scanned. Here we go. Wish me luck. And there was signs of repeated head traumas.
You've been fighting.
Bro, I got a big hole in my brain.
I don't think you can afford to lose any more brain cells as you can, Jake. I don't want to live in a world where Jake Paul's brain gets any smaller. And out of the blue today, Jake Paul uploaded a video of him and Logan Paul sparring. Here's the rest of the footage.
All right, guys, good clean bout. You know the rules. I talk in the dressing room. No low blows, don't hit him behind the head. And most of all, no biting.
Protect yourself at all times.
Good jab. Yes, sir. Good jab. Good work. Oh, yeah! I won!
Oh, God damn it. I really fucking wanted to see that. I would pay good money for this fight. I don't care. I'm not ashamed to say it. They got me good, though. I genuinely thought for the promotion of this fight, they were going to do some sort of shit like this. Now, for me, who do I think will win the fight? Initially, when I started and I first saw the announcement and I first saw Ben Askren in the UFC, and I've known of Ben Askren for a while, I just had in my head that it would be Jake. Jake's going to knock him out. Ben Askren's striking's no good. But the way Ben Askren's conducted himself in like the pre-fight press conferences, it seems that Jake Paul really can't get in his head. I can see a scenario where Ben Askren comes out and just surprises the fuck out of everybody. So I'm praying for that. And our final story for today, and I left this to the end because it is such a serious topic. Jake Paul has been accused of sexual assault by a TikToker known as Justine Paradise. She uploaded, trigger warning, Jake Paul sexually assaulted me, alleging that Jake Paul forced her to perform oral sex on him. Now, she provides various screenshots and texts of Jake Paul and clearly of having contact with Jake Paul, but there's obviously no definitive proof that this has occurred. And with stories like this, always wait for both sides, and also just let the proper fucking authorities deal with this. If there has been a case like this, report it to the police and let them do their jobs. Jake Paul responded to this completely and utterly denying these allegations, saying sexual assault accusations aren't something that I or anyone should ever take lightly, but to be crystal clear, this claim made against me is 100% false. Not only have I never had any sexual relationships with this individual, but this claim is solely a manufactured accusation and a blatant attempt for attention during a highly visible fight week. Make no mistake, I plan on pursuing this defamation of character case to the fullest extent of the law. There are irreparable damages from these type of accusations, and more importantly, false allegations of this nature diminish those who have been truly victims of misconduct. Again, this individual is directly using the attention from her social media posts and videos to promote her adult content website and Amazon shopping list, designed for people to buy her gifts. These allegations come conveniently for her almost 2 years after the alleged incident and the week of my fight, of course. At the time of her story, I was in a relationship, and as someone who was a mama's boy growing up, I respect women and mothers more than anything. I most certainly have never laid a finger on a girl without their consent. I will fight this to the end to prove my innocence. This isn't the first preposterous allegation made against me in my career, and it most likely won't be the last. As someone who has lived in this spotlight since the age of 16, dealing with liars, fake news, and false accusations, unfortunately, is a part of this job. I won't back down from it, and years from now, my character as an individual will show and shine through these dark moments. So Jake Paul was claiming he was in a relationship. This just couldn't have happened, and apparently he had no sort of romantic involvement with this person at all. These situations, there's no way you can make your mind up or decide who's done what. These are accusations. If they are proven true, obviously they're disgusting, horrible accusations. But we have to wait and let the proper authorities and people who are professionals get to the bottom of this. That is it for today's video. Please, if you're here now, leave a like on the video. Comment below. Who do you think April 17th is going to win the fight? Jake Paul or Ben Askren? Just leave one word comment if you haven't, if you don't want to comment. One word. Let's try and get 2,000 comments on this video. Every comment really helps the algorithm. Every like as well. Please like the video. Subscribe to my channel. Links to my socials down below. Tweet me, Instagram, DM me, all that stuff. And that is it for this video. Until next time, fuck off.